Good evening, folks. How are we doing? Yes, spontaneous gaming stream. Thought it might be a bit of fun. Yeah, little one went to bed reasonably well. I feel I'm going to jinx it just by saying that. But yeah, here we are. So I thought I'd do spontaneous gaming stream, and we're going to play, for the first time, Lego Jurassic World, which I think should be a bit of fun. It is called Lego Jurassic World. My understanding is it is an adapted version of the first three Jurassic Parks and then Jurassic World. So I'm hoping for some good Grant, Sattler, and Malcolm nostalgia in the first one of these. Alas, out of an abundance of caution, but I think justifiably, I'm going to play it with the music off. Most of the time, I will chance having the game's official music on for whatever it might be. But given the fact that this is clearly the music of this game, if the title screen is anything to go by, which you of course can't hear, it's gonna be all the official music from the Jurassic Park movies and Jurassic World, one assumes, which I'm pretty sure is going to get copyright strikes. I don't fancy chancing my arm on that one. So we're going to have the music off. We'll get the sound effects, we'll get whatever it is. Yeah, I think there's a pretty high chance if I end up playing the actual Jurassic Park soundtrack on a stream that bad things will happen to me. So let's not do that. But yeah, let's dive into this. Oh, okay, yeah. Okie doke. And fingers crossed, audio from the game is actually coming through. Autosave has been enabled, blah, blah, blah. Turn the console down just a bit. It is quite loud. Okay, Raptor in a Lego cage. Let's go for it.
I want tasers on full charge.
Ooh, actual voice acting from the movies. That's cool. Oh, we're diving straight into this. Okay. So, I'm playing Robert Muldoon. Cool, cool, cool. What's that? What does it do?
It's me, Mr. DNA, and I'm here to help you.
Okay, so Mr. DNA tutorials. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Sorry, there's no way to get up to the raptor pen until the new generator gets unpacked and built.
Okie doke. Let's go grab some stuff. Oh, okay, so I can change character. It has been a long time since I played a Lego game. I played...
Good coffee. It almost makes up for the...
A long time ago, I played most of one of the Lego Star Wars. I want to say it was the original trilogy, I think. Or maybe it was the prequels. I'm not sure. It was before they were combined into one big edition. And I played Lego Lord of the Rings, which was awesome. I really enjoyed Lego Lord of the Rings. But, yeah, it's been a little... Oh, okay. What the heck have I just done? Right, can I... Right now. I want to get up there. How do I get up there? Am I just being an idiot trying to jump on this thing? I mean, I probably am being an idiot. Right. Is it about getting the generator into place? Okay, I just smashed a generator. That's probably not a good thing to do. Hold circle to build objects from hopping Lego pieces. Yep, this is familiar. It's just been a while.
You have to kickstart it with your stun rod.
Okay, how the frick do I use a stun rod? Use a stun such as the one carried by Loki to start the Lego generators. Hold thing to bring up the game wheel. Okay, so let me switch over to Joffrey Brown. Press and hold circle. There we go. I'm changing back to Muldoon because
By the
Muldoon's
way,
cool.
whatever you do, don't try licking the ends of these things. Eesh.
Solid advice. Licking tasers is rarely a good idea. Ooh, what's this? Is it just telling me I've got to switch? Yeah, maybe I've got to switch to this guy and zappity zap this together. Okay, and this one. Let's zappity zap this one as well. Is there another one? I feel I should stick all these floodlights on.
How does this panel work again?
Mr. DNA, what do you want to tell me? Use a gun, such as the one carried by Muldoon, to hit Lego targets. Hold square by using L and release to fire. Okie doke.
No, wait, it's my mom's age in dog years, isn't it?
I missed some of that instruction. Because I'm an idiot and I'm tired.
Let me give you
Yeah. Hold square. Okay, I thought it did say square. Okay, cool. Okay, so I can shoot those bar stewards. Cool. There's some collectible goodness. One up there. Oh, stop worrying about being attacked about being eaten by a raptor. Okay, I got a thingamy. Thingamies are cool. There's a frog. Random frog. Oh, this blokey can zap that. I got 2 collectible things. Oh, has this guy got something to say? Can I talk to him or punch him or something? Right, I feel I should do something with this. Probably not hit it. Hitting it was probably a bad idea, but oh well. No, I need to be someone else to do that. Interesting. It's not this guy. Who's that meant to be? It looks a bit like... Is that meant to be... I was going to say Owen Wilson. Oh, Chris Pratt's character. It's Owen something, is it? Hello, Gark. Thank you very much for joining. We are playing Lego Jurassic World for the first time. Literally just started, and I'm remembering how the heck Lego games work, because it's been a long damn time since I've played a Lego game. Yeah, I literally only just started. Because, yeah. What am I doing? I'm reading some shit. I'm not... What is this? Am I meant to do something with this? Oh, I've got to do something. It's telling me to go and do something. Wander in a circle and... There's a thing over here. Okay, cool. Build a thing. Okay. Right, and presumably I need to build the rest of this as well. Alright. Before I get eaten by a velociraptor. Because getting eaten by a velociraptor is generally bad for your health, I find. Right. I'm just kind of futzing around with this right now.
Pushing team, move in there.
In they go. Bloke is going to get eaten. And yeah, I'm playing this with the sound off because I'm pretty sure that soundtrack is not good for streaming. Bad things will happen. Much as I love the John Williams score, it is just an amazing movie score. That is not only good in of itself, but it's just gloriously nostalgic. I wasn't listening to a word of what they just said there. They said something. I was opening this.
I can't figure that panel out at all.
Okay. Oh crud! I've got to do a thing. Right. What did it just say? I wasn't paying attention. Bad things. Triangle. Yeah. Okay. So do bosh. Did I fuck that up? Triangle. Oh. Yeah. I'm not paying attention. How am I doing? I am not too bad, thank you. I am more tired than usual. I have a 5-year-old, which generally means I'm perpetually in a state of tiredness, but I'm particularly tired right now because my wife is away this weekend. One of her best friends is getting married. So I've been solo parenting the last couple of days. So it's, yeah, I'm getting up early. Bedtimes are variable in terms of how well my daughter go to sleep. So yeah, I'm alright, but I thought unwinding with playing a game that should be a nice bit of fun nostalgia would be a nice way to wrap up the evening.
Shooter!
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 Love it, love it. I think it was the Lord of the Rings Lego game that was the first one to actually use movie dialogue in it.
Maybe
And
one
I
of the
think
other
it
dig
adds a
sites
lot.
has turned up something.
How long have I been married? Going on 10 years. Not quite there yet. So this year is, what are we, 2025? 9 years. 9 years. So getting there.
Oh, I can feel it. There's a raptor right under here.
Oh, what have we got to say?
Yep. Maybe I can help.
Use a shovelly thing, such as the one carried by Hoodrum and Flip, to dig in these areas. Okie doke. So it's just like the one. So Grant's got the little trowel thing.
Oh, come on. It was there. I was so close.
Let me build it. That's pretty cute. I like that.
I want partial credit for that thing. Basically mine.
What's it wanting me to do here? Okay, so can Ellie do something? What can Ellie do? Oh, just climb raptors as one does. So I've jumped up into this. I am shoogling across to here. There we go. And we built a little ladder. Ain't that fun?
Is this thing glued in there? Come on.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Lego Lord of the Rings. Was a heck of a lot of fun. It was gloriously tongue-in-cheek. I think it had a nice balance between deep cut references to the films and underlying books, with that huge sense of whimsy that the Lego games have. So yeah, I really enjoyed Lego Lord of the Rings. I really should at some point go and play the whole Skywalker saga and play the Star Wars ones, because they're meant to be good. Oh, thank you very much. Wow, 10 years is a lot. I wish you two the best of luck in life. Thank you very much. Oh shit, I just balls that up, didn't I? Because I'm smirked. And I want to get the thing over there and not fuck it up. So let's try that again without fucking it up. That would be good. There we go. We've got a thingamajig. Right. Let's go back this way. Can I smash that? Because when in doubt, beat stuff up. What have you got to say, Mr. DNA? A sharp object, such as a velociraptor claw, can be used to cut through Lego, ropes, and vines. Okie doke. Worth remembering. Right, lots of things in the dig site.
Doctors Settler and Grant want us to be especially careful when digging up this fossil.
That feels like an invitation for me to just be smashing the shit out of stuff. Please don't swear because my dog is watching. I will try and be better behaved on behalf of your dog. If your dog starts swearing because of me, I can only apologise, but I think you'll become an internet sensation. I think there's no getting around that.
Sure. Do as I say, not as I do. Next time I'm just bringing a sandblaster.
How do I get off this thing? Cool. Oh, no. Oh, I've got to switch back to Grant, have I? No. Ah, sugar. Right. See? Doing better. And is that another Skagglington? There we go.
6-inch retractable claw,
Like a razor on the middle toe. Yes. Having said that about dogs talking, I do love hearing stories about when people have got particularly sweary parrots because of choice language around parrots. Only terrible things can come from that, but it is very, very funny. I can't remember where I heard about it. Someone who had the problem that him and his wife had a pet parrot. They ended up getting divorced, and the parrot kept repeating various parts of the end of their marriage, final arguments, in perfect replicas of the voices, which is wonderful. And terrible, but yeah, I'm going to laugh at it.
Sorry.
I found a perfectly preserved Compsognathus thigh.
Really? No. That's mine. I had chicken legs for lunch.
Love the whimsy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm not sure what to think about this new...
I figured out what's wrong with it.
What's this?
It should have 2 wheels, not 1. And handlebars. That's why you fell off of it, Dave. No handlebars.
Okay, so I'm going to build a bike, am I? Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about the new Jurassic Park that's coming out. I know very little about it other than the fact it's got Scarlett Johansson in it, hasn't it? And has it got one of... what's the guy's name? Is it Paul Mescal or something? Like the guy who was in Gladiator 2. And I think a number of things recently. But I know very little about this. I think generally I was burned by the Jurassic World films, which had potential, but I think some poor choices were made in those films. I mean, they weren't bad. You know, every one of them, I mean, I saw did I see all 3 of them in the cinema? I did see all 3 of them in the cinema. But so much missed potential and so much
Now it looks like the picture in the instructions.
kind of
Shoot the radar into the ground and the bone
misunderstandings about what made
program is
the
incredible. 2 more
first
years and we won't
films
have to dig
good.
anymore.
Time in that.
Ooh. Well, this is fun. Kind of ridiculous. Smashity, 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 smash. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, the Jurassic World films all had, I think, issues with sort of the tone of them that I think let them down, to be honest. So Jurassic World, the first one, the first one, Jurassic World, I think generally is pretty good. It is CGI heavy, which I know is a slightly ridiculous complaint to the Jurassic Park movies, because clearly groundbreaking CGI. But I think the wow factor was gone from them, which was a shame, because there are definitely how do I get off this thing? There's definitely just bits in those films where you should be wowed by the awesome sight of what you're seeing, and you're not, because it's just very, very heavy on CGI. I mean, like things like I mean, there's a helicopter that crashes, isn't there? And it should be spectacular. It kind of crashes into some sort of flying dinosaur cage of some sort, and it's just, you just look at it and you go, oh, it's pixels crashing into more pixels, and for some reason it just doesn't have that gravitas that it should have. And I think I mentioned this before. It's one of these things that, and I know loads, this is not an original observation or anything, but I think the fact that so if you've seen the first Jurassic World, there is the I can't remember any characters' names in this. There is Bryce Dallas Howard's assistant in it, who is showing the kids around, right? And she's shown to be someone who kind of cares about her job. She doesn't particularly care for kids, I don't think, if memory serves. But generally, there's nothing wrong with her. She is not a bad person. She's not done terrible things. Equally, she's not massively sympathetic. You know, she's not, you know, someone that you kind of rooted in. And then she gets kind of brutally killed in this, and it doesn't really, it's not earned. You know, she gets grabbed by, I can't remember what it is, a pteranodon, something like that. And you're like, oh, she's dead. Okay. And then you have her sort of, it's almost tortured, to be honest. She gets accidentally dropped into the water, and then the giant water dinosaur-y thing then tries to eat her, and then she gets pecked at by other things. And it's pretty brutal, to be honest, for the tone of those films. And it doesn't feel earned. You know, she's not, it's not like seeing the lawyer getting eaten on the toilet, where it's like, well, the lawyer was a bad guy, you know, or at least made some bad choices and was, you know, only worried about the money and stuff like that. And equally, it's not a sympathetic character who gets killed. It's just like, you're just showing this woman getting brutally killed for kind of no reason. And it kind of feels like the tone and the decision that was made there was just kind of wrong. The second Jurassic World, is that Fallen Kingdom? That was interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the whole the Brachiosaurus getting brutally killed by lava, that haunts me. That was unnecessary, I think. It was just a little bit much. The rest of it, yeah, I'm not sure. I think the way that whatever the dinosaur that was, oh crap, I didn't mean to go in here to go into this cutscene. Give me a second. In fact, should I pause? I can't pause.
John Hammond. I own an island. Kind of biological preserve. Really spectacular. Spared no expense. Our attractions will drive kids out of their minds. If I could just persuade you to sign off on the park, I could get back on schedule. What kind of park is this? It's right up your alley.
Don't play the music. Don't play the music. I want copyright strikes. Don't do it. Stop it. Stop it.
Dig up dinosaurs?
I didn't mean to jump into this bit yet.
Well,
Try to.
Stop playing the music. Seriously, do I have to talk over this to stop it? I turned the music off for a reason. Please stop getting me hammered with copyright strikes. I don't want it.
Especially for a mathematician.
Chaotician.
Oh no. It just keeps going, doesn't it? We'll see how we get on. Little bit nervous. But here we go. Right. Okay, right. I completed the prologue. I wanted to do more stuff, but okay, so be it. Okie doke. I got a load of stuff. There we go. Cool. 77% complete. Yeah, not bad. Considering I kind of wandered into that trailer not really thinking about what it was going to mean. So be it. I unlocked some people. Got some stuff. Continue story. Yeah. I probably should have finished that anecdote before starting the next part of the story. But, so be it. We're going to land, hopefully with no music. Stop it. And then I'll pause in a second. And, yeah, talk about Fallen Kingdom. The water is very watery for a Lego game. Which is like the weirdest observation. You're free to cuss now, my dog isn't watching anymore. Thank you. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yes, so Fallen Kingdom had the genetically engineered dinosaur in that one that was kind of more of a horror creature, to be honest. It like, when it was potentially sneaking up on the girl in her bed, it felt too human to me. Oh, so interesting. Is this like a hub? Is this a hub so I can go to various places? That's cool. Because this clearly takes me to the Jurassic World part of the game. Yeah, so it just felt a little bit too human in that regard, which kind of links to... it reminded me of an observation that's on the behind the scenes of Alien 3. There was a draft of Alien 3 where the aliens started displaying more human behaviour. And that was kind of pointed out that that is a bad thing. And I agree. So yeah, I think Fallen Kingdom was fine. It just didn't feel fun. I think that was kind of my problem with it. All the Jurassic Park films are fun adventure romps, and I didn't really get that feel with Fallen Kingdom. Which was a shame. And I think, they tried to retcon in the character who clearly was sort of standing in for John Hammond, and it's a shame, but it's kind of all right, that film, nothing to really write about. I think the boldness at the end of it I found really exciting, how Fallen Kingdom ends with the dinosaurs getting out, and in that sense, I feel they wasted the title Jurassic World, because if that's your setup of the dinosaurs are out and they're going to breed and they're going to be out in the world, the fact is you could have just done a film after that called Jurassic World. And, if it were me, and I know I have no such say in such things, and it wouldn't be the commercial model they would want, but give me a sequel to Fallen Kingdom, Dinosaurs Get Out, with a time jump, and then do like a Mad Max type one. I want to jump ahead, civilization has fallen and dinosaurs are everywhere type thing. I would find that a lot of fun. But anyway, tangent. Jurassic World Dominion has two big problems, I think, to be honest. Again, I'll preface this by saying I enjoyed it. I didn't regret seeing it, but having said that, I have no real desire to see that film again. And my main issues with Jurassic World Dominion are one, the fact that kind of one of the primary plots wasn't about dinosaurs, it was about locusts, which is weird. It's really weird as a choice. You know, you set it up at the start. Well, you set it up from the previous movie of there are dinosaurs out there in the world now. What are the consequences of this? You know, life has found a way, and they're going to be out there and stuff is going to happen. And then one of your primary plot threads, the thing that brings back Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler, is locusts. That's weird, and I don't see how that wasn't shot down as being ridiculous. You know, there were rumors that there was a Jurassic Park sequel that was going to have raptors becoming way more intelligent and they were going to like have guns and stuff like that. And this clearly, if there was any truth behind it, clearly it got shot down because it's just ridiculous and it's not what people want to see with that movie. So the notion that they had locusts being one of the primary drivers, I think, was a mistake. And the other thing that I found really frustrating in the cinema watching Jurassic World Dominion was the lack of lethality of the dinosaurs. We had established in the earlier films that the dinosaurs, you know, the carnivores are dangerous. To be honest, even the herbivores are dangerous. You know, there are elements in Lost World where, you know, there are stegosauruses and stuff wandering around and they're ducking under their tails. They're not trying to, you know, kill them with their tails, but they, you know, there is a danger to the dinosaurs. You know, even the small dinosaurs, small carnivores, they are dangerous. You know, as we know with the start of The Lost World, where the little girl gets attacked on the beach. And you've earned that. You've earned the lethality of the dinosaurs that we see in the Jurassic Park movies. And in Jurassic World, there are so many places where if this were played by the Jurassic Park rules, the characters would be dead by now. You know, there is a scene in a marketplace, like a bazaar, where there's dinosaurs out, you know, in this place. You know, they escape, stuff is happening, and the characters are making stupid mistakes, and yet it's not a bloodbath, you know, which is ridiculous. It's not the raptors we're used to seeing. And sorry, spoilers here, but honestly, if you're watching this stream and the film's been out for a long time, spoilers, you've got a scene later on where it's not the T-Rex, but the T-Rex equivalent for this movie is essentially chasing our protagonists. And we've got a lot of protagonists now. We've got all the key protagonists from Jurassic World movies, we've got the key protagonists from Jurassic Park movies, and they're all being chased by it. And nobody dies. Nobody dies. You know, again, there are circumstances where the characters make mistakes and probably should die. Not in some sort of like vengeance thing, but the fact is you would expect them to be killed. Equally, when you've got that many protagonists, from a plot perspective, you up the stakes by having someone killed, and yet they all survive. And it actually pulled me out of the movie. Was like, why are these characters not being killed yet? I don't want to see Ian Malcolm get killed. I don't want to see Alan Grant or Ellie Sattler get killed. You know, honestly, you know, it's not like I want Chris Pratt's character to get killed, but I think it would maybe be a fitting end for that character. But they just didn't do it, and it was a wasted opportunity of a movie. Those are my two big gripes with Jurassic World Dominion. And again, the whole thing, there is so much potential in bringing back the Jurassic Park franchise. And they just didn't do it, which was weird and a shame. But there we go. Anyway, let's get back to playing this game. I want to go and explore classic Jurassic Park. Because I freaking love the first Jurassic Park. It's a great movie. Oh, can I do the thing? Can I change my camera? I don't know if I can. I always love the vehicles in the Jurassic Park movie. It is a very specific thing, and is weird.
You need
I
spares.
love
Get
the
'em from the
gas-powered
storage,
Jeeps.
not
I love
from
the
one of the
Ford
control
Explorers
panels.
that are on the tracks. It's all fun. Can I squish this person? Right. What if I hop out? Can I hop out? How do we open the gates? I'm not mean. No, I don't want to punch a guy. I want to punch some plants. What on earth is this? Some sort of terminally thing. Okay. InGen. Right. Can we just do it? Okay. So we need. Okay. Oh, I've got 3 characters. That's cool. All right. So Hammond can do it, right? Okay. X triangle square. X triangle square. Sorry, it must be incredibly frustrating to watch. I actually have to look down at the controller. I have spent years being an Xbox gamer, and I now have a PS5. And it's just not quite innate yet to me. Where all the buttons are, which is ridiculous, I know. And invites mockery by playing games online. But there we are, you know. If you want to know why I'm having to look down at the controller, it's because literally it is not second nature to me yet. Which button is which? There we go. Oh shit! Not what I wanted to do. Oh, I'm playing the lawyer. Am I playing the lawyer? Okay. Donald Gennaro.
Let's get something straight, John. Your investors, whom I represent, are deeply concerned. 48 hours from now, if they aren't convinced, I'm not convinced. I'll shut you down, John.
I'll be accepting your apology. Here we go.
Alan, this species of Variformin's been extinct since the Cretaceous period. I mean, this thing isn't this thing.
Love it. Playing the music again. Stop playing the music. I'm going to get, you know, bits of this stream are going to be... yeah, I'm going to have the audio muted on bits of it. Stop playing the music. Honestly, I asked you not to have the music on, and yet you play it during the cutscenes. And not just little bits of the music. You play like the main theme. Seriously. Love it, but stop playing the music. La 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 la.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Stop playing the music. Stop it. Stop it.
How'd you do this?
I'll show you. Oh. Seriously, is there a way that I can fix this? Music is off. Other than me just turning the sound down completely, which is ridiculous. Right, I don't want to be playing this guy. I want to be playing Grant, because Grant's freaking cool. Have I got I don't have a gun, do I? No one here is going to have something that I can use to shoot that target, right? At least it seems implausible that I do, because... Getting some stuff. Ooh, what's that? That looks fun. Okay, fun might be a stretch. It looks intriguing to interact with. I can't do anything. Can it looks sort of amberish? Can John Hammond do some weird? No, I can't. Let's play Jeff Goldblum. Because why not? Right, let's get back in the cars. Right, where are we going? We're going to be following these blue doohickeys, right?
Those gates ain't moving until they install the gears and whatnots. Which is fine by me, because they've only got herbivores on this side of them.
Oh, have I got to be Ellie to do giant jumps? Oh my. Yeah. Her moans and groans are not suitable for a PG film. Oh, shit. Oh, balls. Right, well, let's just keep going. Smashing some things up, doing some stuff. Oh, collectible stuff. Oh, do we think Grant can cut that rope with his claw? Let's do that. Slicey, 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 slice. Big old box of stuff. And we'll go back to Ellie. Smash some other stuff with vaguely sexual noises. Right, gates are open. Sorry, what was that? Notification on my watch. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. Let's go and drive the jeeps. Try not to crash them. Probably a good idea. There's lots of stuff to explore. Right. Yay, give me the Ford Explorer. No, we're going to the visitor center first. Okay.
You'll find
Let's see.
a great
Hopefully not with
dinosaur
music.
just down there.
Out in the open, Tyrannosaurus can reach speeds of 25 miles per hour. That's faster than even the quickest human runner.
The most advanced amusement park in the entire world.
There's music again. Stop doing it.
Why don't you all sit down?
I don't want the copyright strikes.
Just one drop of blood contains billions of strands of DNA, the building blocks of life. 100 million years ago, there were mosquitoes, just like today. Sometimes, after biting a dinosaur, the mosquito would land on the branch of a tree and become fossilized. This is what we call amber. Using sophisticated techniques,
Yeah, you're playing the music again. Stop it. It's really annoying.
Now we can make a baby dinosaur.
I mean, I probably should have just muted these and done the voices myself.
Perfect timing.
I guess we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens at the end of the stream when this gets whams on Twitch and YouTube.
Listen, if there's one thing the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life
finds a way.
What species is it?
It's a velociraptor.
It's a velociraptor.
They should all be
They'll eat
destroyed.
within months, and I do mean lethal. I've hunted most things that can hunt you, but the way these things move, 50, 60 miles per hour if they ever got out in the open.
It's a man with a sausage.
I remember.
Oh no, we're gonna feed the cow. Or feed the Lego cow to the guy. Alright, let's do it. Do I have a gun? I don't have a gun in this bit. Or do I have a gun? No, I do have a gun. I have a gun. Can I shoot stuff just for fun?
Well, these cages aren't going to be big enough. You could barely fit a goat in.
Oh, let's try shooting that. Did it do anything? I shot a thing. Not quite what I meant to do. Okay, so I need Ellie to do that later on. So be it. Right, I need to do some stuff. Builds me a thing. Build me an army worthy of
That's better.
Mordor.
Now we just add cow.
I'm gonna go get the cow.
Isn't that part of the paddock control panel?
Right, how am I gonna get the cow? I love the sounds. I love the dinosaur sounds. They're absolute nostalgia to me. Right, paddock control panel. So I should go follow the steps, see where I end up. Over here, closer, closer, closer. There we go, and we build a control panel that gets me a cow. Triangle, square, triangle, triangle, square, triangle. Oh no, I need the other guy to do this.
Come on, Daisy. Taking you for a meal.
Don't name the cow. He's telling me about riding cows. Yep, I'm riding a cow. Right. The wackiness continues. Right, we hop off and he gets caged up.
Fresh beef, huh? Boy, those raptors eat better than I do.
And now the crane. Go do something with the crane, I expect.
Ay, caramba. Is it morning already?
Okay, I've got to shoot that thing, right?
Lo siento, I cannot go on. Tell my mother I love her.
There we go.
I have not been racked with such pain as this since I stopped my toe. Someone else must operate the crane. My injuries are too severe.
Alright, let's operate a crane to lower a cow. Goodbye, Daisy. Chilean sea bass, I believe.
What are they doing?
Feeding them.
Feeding them.
The essence of chaos.
Kids!
We miss you.
That got dark. Stop playing the music. Stop it. Stop it. Stop, 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 stop. I will keep talking over the music. Because, yeah, not a lot I can do about it. But there we go. I'm just going to keep talking and hope for the best. Stop it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the dialogue over it is enough for it to not get caught, but who knows? Oh, we're jumping straight in, alrighty.
The shorthand is the butterfly effect. A butterfly can flap its wings, and in Central Park you get rain instead of sunshine. Look at this. See? I'm right again. Nobody could have predicted that Dr. Grant would suddenly jump out of a moving vehicle.
Alan?
Oh, we're speeding our way through this bit of plot, aren't we?
Don't be scared. Come on, it's okay. She's sick.
Lego snot. Love it.
I have to insist that we get moving.
You know, if it's all right, I'd like to stay with Dr. Harding and finish up with the trike.
Sure. Seems to happen about every 6 weeks or so.
I'd have to see the dinosaurs dropping.
Dino droppings. That is one great big pile of shit. Right. Okay, so we've split the party. I'm going to need Ellie to look at the poop in just a second, but I want to smash some stuff up first, because I can. Another one of those gold or amber things. I wonder what allows me to get through those. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Save point. Just shooting some stuff. Right, I'm gonna switch to Ellie, who can presumably do stuff with poop. Charming.
It's so odd, though.
I mean, that's something. Why my gun at the thing? Should I have done the other bit down at the bottom before I do this? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I need this guy to do... Looks like a pair of purple testicles. Water the testicles and find out what is underneath. I mean, this is weird. What the frick is this? I guess we take it down and something happens with it. Let's jump in this poop and see what happens.
Rats.
Oh, okay, so we need to find 3 things. Okay. Did I accidentally lose the red thing when I may have been an idiot. It's plausible that I'm an idiot. There is precedence for it. Yep, it went up here. Right, let's get the thing. Bring it back to the Triceratops. I thought it would just stay there, but apparently it reverts back to its initial location.
Alright, so she's suffering from meliotoxicity.
Hey, did that taste nice, Sarah? Oh, if you ever meet...
Is this West Indian lilac?
Yes, we know they're toxic, but the animals don't eat them.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
That actually didn't sound like the actual actor. I don't know why. Yeah, some interesting choices in this sequence. It's just a bit weird. Oh well, you know, what are you gonna do? Dive into poop.
There's no trace of lilac berries.
But I did find a popsicle.
These are dilated.
And now I've got to find a carrot from somewhere. So there's a third pile somewhere. Oh, it's there. I just missed it the first time. Oh, no, I didn't. I saw it and then didn't acknowledge it. Actually, that's not even true at all. I clearly said there was a carrot and then ignored it. Because I'm an idiot. Again. I told you there's precedence for this.
Impressed, Dr. Sattler. She's looking right as rain again. Speaking of which, we should get back to the visitor center before the storm catches us.
Right, what can I smash through? I mean, that's cool. Okay, let's change to Ellie and do something here. So can dinosaurs in general just smash through the orange stuff? Yes. Okay, so I need to go back and try and smash other orange stuff as a dinosaur. That's what I tried to do and clearly failed. No, I can't smash that. Maybe I've got to be a different type of dinosaur to do that. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Right, let's meh. Being a Triceratops is fun.
Not part of the visitor center, Dr. Sattler.
Right, let's do the tooltip or tutorial and find out what the frick I'm meant to be doing. Cracked leaded object can only be smashed by a dinosaur charge. Oh, hold. Right. Okay. Let's go down here and let's try doing this then. Right, we're going to try doing a dinosaur charge. Yeah, there we go. Love it, love it, love it. That's 2. And we've got to find another one, right?
I don't fancy that dino's chances of balancing on the trunk. We better make another way over for her.
Okay. The heck is this? Okay. A thingamajig.
Right, there isn't a bridge here.
Water some more stuff and grow some more plants or something. That is enough for the Triceratops. That's cool. And more stuff to destroy that hopefully gets me the third and final of those thingamajigs.
Ah, heck. That tree fell down and took out the gate control panel.
Rawr. Build a gate control panel. I'm doing to switch the other guy to do it. Yeah, I do. Square, triangle, square.
Good as new.
I'm looking forward to meeting Lego Samuel L. Jackson.
But you know, I can't blame him for wanting to get out of this weather. And I guess they took the car with them as well. We better find ourselves a shortcut, Dr. Sadler. Huh, where's the crank off the gate winch gone? I bet some greedy dino ate it.
I mean, yeah, this kind of explains why that previous dialogue that I mentioned doesn't sound like the actor, because they are doing a lot of game exposition with him. I'll just smash more things. So yeah, I do not have my Triceratops right now, so I need to do that stuff. Oh, not the... No. Right, there we go. Right. I'm going to jump. Boing. Push this off and break it. Turnstile thing. And reveal more poo. Is that the winch I need or whatever it was? Whatever the exposition said I had to do. And pop that in there. Turn the crank. And see how we do. No, not him. This guy. The cool one. Rah.
Dr.
Ooh.
Sadler, this way. We can get to the visitor center through that hole.
I want to smash some more stuff. I want a Stegosaurus. No, not a Stegosaurus. That is criminal what I just did. I am a Triceratops. I want to smash more things.
I told you how many times we needed locking mechanisms
on the vehicle doors.
Item 151 on today's glitch list. We have all the
There
problems
we
with
go.
Major Park and a major zoo when the computers aren't even on their feet yet.
The technician with badass motherfucker. on
Lives are in your hands and you have butterfingers?
I'm totally unappreciated in my time. You know anybody who can network 8 connection machines and debug 2 million lines of code for what I bid for this job?
Quiet, all of you.
We're approaching the Tyrannosaur paddock.
Remember, viable embryos. They're no use to us if they don't survive. 1.5 million if you get all 15 species off the island.
7 o'clock, the stock.
There we go. Next level done. Did okay, right? 95%. That's not half bad. Got a couple of mini kits. Unlocked some more people. And got a Triceratops, which is cool. Who doesn't want a Triceratops? Right, onwards we go in our saga of trying to avoid copyright music. Where am I meant to be going? Let's actually go and do the thing rather than just smashing everything. I do like smashing things. It's... Dig site volunteer. Yes, I will buy a dig site volunteer. Because why not? So, oh, they are somewhere completely different. Interesting. That is odd. So does this let me fast travel, or is it just showing me a map? I want to get out of this. Let me get out of this. Right. No, sod off. I probably want to be playing Grant for now. I think. No, I want to drive the car. Let me drive the cool car. I feel like I should be able to do something with this, because... Oh, is it a car selector? Interesting. Okay, so that will let me have something that's not running on the wheels. On the rails, rather. Frickin' hell, I can't talk, can I? So is this another map? Or does this just let me play a level, I guess? Okay. I guess without a dinosaur to play in this bit, it's going to be basically impossible. Can I go? I just tried to drown Sam Neill. Yeah, I should clearly be playing a dinosaur for this section. And I have no dinosaur of which to speak. Right, let's just go in my car. I mean, should I be playing the gas-powered Jeep? I do love the Ford Explorer. Yeah, man.
You'll have to find another way around. There's been a rock slide. Although I guess you can see that.
Okie doke. Right, out we hop, and we're doing something with a rock slide. Those bits we remember well from the film.
Hey, a little help here? I was climbing a tree to pet a brachiosaur, but I fell and, well, this happened. Come on, cut me down already!
Use your little hackety-doodle. Oh, I meant to just keep hammering it, aren't I?
Oh, thank you. Here, let me return the favor. You can use this to bring dinosaurs into the paddock, which is particularly handy if there's a wall you need to solve. But, don't tell
I'm sorry, what? So what? I missed that. So I've got something I can use to summon dinosaurs. Oh, this platform thing. Yes, give me Triceratops. Dilophosaurus.
They've got me cornered! Somebody! Anybody!
That was cool. Again, these bits you clearly remember from the original movie. But it's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Come on up.
I'll smash some more stuff. Because I can. Right, let's flip back to Alan Grant. Right, am I going to be able to get up there? Ew. Oh, crud, I missed something. No. This way. This way. Is this a tunnel I can or cannot go into? Ooh.
We gotta clear this road. Doesn't anyone have a jackhammer or something?
Oh, interesting that Malcolm has flares. So does that just mean I can go into dark areas? Let's ignore any innuendo in anything I just said there. I mean, it doesn't make it wrong, but it's, you know, we're best we ignore it. The camera is in a terrible place. Oh, what a crap that I need Ellie. Do I want to try and get Ellie over here? Can I get Ellie over here? Or is that just for free play? It wants me to go over here. Why does the title say Jurassic World if it's Jurassic Park? Because I think this... No, I'm pretty sure this game came out very shortly after the first Jurassic World. Before Fallen Kingdom came out, and they were trading on the name of Jurassic World. So I believe it adapts the first three Jurassic Park movies, so Jurassic Park, Lost World, and Jurassic Park 3, and then is the first Jurassic World. But yeah, so story mode starts at the start, which is good because I have a huge amount of nostalgia for the first Jurassic Park and not really any nostalgia or particularly fond feelings for Jurassic World. There we go.
Just the ticket. Hold on a second.
But it is weird. I mean, they clearly just thought, well, Jurassic World is the big thing right now. I honestly don't know how soon it came out after the first Jurassic World movie, but clearly they were just trading on the name of it. There we go. In my opinion, what is the strongest dinosaur? Oh, good grief. I mean, as in literally the strongest or the most dangerous? Because, I mean, strongest... I mean, even it's relative, isn't it? Sorry, that's a tough question. So I guess strongest would be... I mean, we're either talking about like a T-Rex's jaws or something like that in terms of amount it could kind of crush, or we're talking about something kind of hefty, like if like the amount of pressure that like a brachiosaur or something like that could put on it, or like swinging a tail of... Oh, actually, yeah, we're talking probably swinging a tail of Oh, good grief! My dinosaur names have completely failed. We're probably talking Swinger Tail, or one of those armored guys, or the guy with the head ram. Most dangerous. I mean, the way they're portrayed in Jurassic Park, the Velociraptors are clearly pretty damn terrifying, and they are quick, and they are, you know, there's very few places you could hide from a Velociraptor. So probably Velociraptor, to be honest. Though I kind of not taking into account on this one the fact that like a T-Rex or something of that magnitude, I think you'd just crap yourself, wouldn't you? You know, if you saw, I mean, honestly, if you saw most of these, yeah, but if you, our brains can't compute seeing a predator of that size. You know, literally this thing kind of towering over you. I think your brain would just fail. I mean, I'm not saying I'd probably stand much better chance against a Velociraptor, to be honest. I would probably be dead equally quickly. But I think there's something fundamental in your brain that I think if human beings today saw a real life T-Rex, I think you would just shit yourself. There we go. Hopefully that answer suffices. Spinosaurus. Yeah, I mean, certainly, you know, that's the guy from that we see in Jurassic Park 3. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they seem pretty bloody terrifying. They obviously they are T-Rexy in terms of their amount of killing, but have some added elements like, you know, they've got longer jaws and stuff like that, and, you know, spines and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's a fair old shout.
All right, enjoy the show.
I bet you didn't know this.
One of the most unusual features of Dilophosaurus are the pair of crests on its skull. It's from this feature that it gets its name, which means two-crested lizard. Yeah, the Jurassic Park 3 Spino snapped the neck of the Rex. Yeah.
I finished debugging the phones, but the system's going to be compiling for 18 to 20 minutes, so some of the minor systems, they might go on and off for a while. Anybody want a soda or something?
Playing a bit of music again. Stop it.
Whoa. Fences are failing all over the park. Security systems are shutting down.
I mean, on the whole Spinosaurus thing, I think I get why they did that, but I dislike this trend in the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies of we need to make a bigger and therefore better dinosaur than the previous ones. So I do quite like that moment in Jurassic World. I like what they're trying to do with that moment in Jurassic World when they bring out the original T-Rex. You know, whether it's the same one or not, I don't know. But they bring out the T-Rex to fight the whatever ridiculous name it is, the Carnosaurus or whatever stupid name it has. So I like that notion of, you know, let's go back to the T-Rex. But yeah, they do it in the others. They do it in Dominion. They do it in a different way in Fallen Kingdom. Like, let's have something that's like a Velociraptor, but more evil, more spiky, more toothy, more... You know, it's a little silly. I like the fact that Jurassic... the Lost World, they take a creature that we know already, the Velociraptors, and they just explore them more, rather than we need to have a new thing that's even bigger and even scarier. Because this guy's scary enough. You get the Spino to fight Bull Rex. Rexy is much stronger Rex. Yeah. Oh crap, am I playing this? Am I playing this? Oh, good lord. I don't know what you expect me to do here. Right. Right, I need to get the flares or something right. I mean, I would expect. Rotate. Okay, let's rotate a thingamajig. How do I... it just said rotate it. How the frick do I rotate it? Oh, I need a thing. I need something I can do this with. Right. I don't like how the Jurassic franchise represents dinos like Baryonyx or Spino. They're piscivores. Yeah, no, you're right. You know, they should be eating fish. So showing them as just eating any meat in an unfussy manner. Yep, I agree. And I'm curious. I could probably find out. I'm curious how much they had involved. What the involvement was like with paleontologists in the later films. Like they had. Is it Jack Horner? Is that the guy that was the primary paleontologist consultant on Jurassic Park? Certainly 1 to 2, the Spielberg ones. I don't know how much he was involved in the other ones. I believe he must have had some involvement in Jurassic Park 3 because they made a point of starting to show some of the velociraptors with feathers. I made a music box. That is kind of fun and ridiculous. Oh, that's just gloriously silly. Oh dear. Right, dig. Do you know the thing about Dilophosaurus accuracy? I mean, obviously the whole them having frills and spitting, that's not stuff that there's any evidence that they did. To the best of my knowledge. I know Spielberg has said in interviews that, in theory, a neck frill or something is something you wouldn't, for the most part, see evidence in the, in the bones of them, and therefore you can slightly get away with it. But yeah, I mean, obviously that is an inaccuracy or assumed inaccuracy. I mean, obviously one of the big things about inaccuracies in the original Jurassic Park and the franchise as a whole is that the depiction of velociraptors is kind of just based on frickin' hell. Deinonychus? I don't know how you pronounce it. I've only seen it spelled. They've kind of portrayed them as being much larger than actual velociraptors were. You're right about that, but the size is also way off. The accurate dino is the size of a large theropod, like a Rex or something. Yeah, I think I knew that. Or certainly me of long ago. I loved dinosaurs as a kid. I think that is something I definitely knew at one time. But no longer. So thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. Oh, so he's in the toilet, right? How do I get to... Do I just drive the car? Well, let's have the Mr. DNA do it. Some characters are able to scream to break Lego glass. Okay, that's cool and weird. So how did I do that? So I'm going to break the glass of the car by shrieking at it. Okay. And he's going to nom that. Okay. I've got the flares. We're going to lose Malcolm, I assume.
Get rid of the flare!
Am I building a winch? That feels like what I'm doing. I'm pulling this out and getting Tim, yeah? And then... Is there a winchy thing I can do with this? Or do I just pull it back? Do I just drive the car? Oh no, no, there is a thing I can do here, hang on. There we go. Out comes Timmy. I found the first Jurassic World movie just because the idea of a hybrid sounds very cool. Yeah, I think in principle I like it, and I like the fact they hang a lantern on the fact that when you've got Henry Wu say, you know, none of these dinosaurs are what they should look like because we've bred them. So yeah, in principle I like the idea of hybrid dinosaurs. I think it's just that the notion that it wasn't good enough to keep with the dinosaurs we know. I'm going to caveat that a little bit. I didn't like the fact that they couldn't keep with the dinosaurs we know to do the thing that they do. So if you want a giant stompy dinosaur, T-Rex is your man. If you want something that is smaller and vicious and pack hunter, you know, Velociraptors will do you good. In a sense, I like the fact that the Jurassic Park Dilophosaurus, you know, has a different element to it. It has the spitting, you know, so I would have preferred that if in these other movies, whether it be a hybrid dinosaur or not, that it did something different. Which I know to a degree the thing they bred in Jurassic World did, in that it led the pack of Velociraptors, but it very much feels like, I mean, exactly that. It's just mashed together two things. Well, it's a T-Rex that can kind of act like a Velociraptor. There we go. You know, I don't think the new was new enough about that. It just felt like, oh, we just want something bigger. We want T-Rex plus. There we go. There you go. I'm a miserable bastard. So there we go. Stop the music. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm about to see him getting eaten on the John. Little wall of bog roll. Love it. Love it. Try and fight it with a bog brush. This is one of these things that there is that thing. I think most people find it where you see certain films as a kid and they include a well-known actor, but not an actor that you knew of at the time, or you hadn't seen the thing that they are most famous for. And then you watch the movie again as an adult and you go, where's that guy? You know, I had that with when I first saw Red Dragon, the Hannibal Lecter movie. I hadn't seen like Reservoir Dogs at the time, which is odd that I saw Red Dragon before I saw Reservoir Dogs, but there we go, it happened. So I didn't really know who Harvey Keitel was, and then I rewatched Red Dragon a few years later and went, what the hell's Harvey Keitel doing in this, playing Jack Crawford? Similar thing with The Lost World. That, you know, if you've seen The West Wing, it's freaking Toby Ziegler. Toby Ziegler, you know, the speechwriter from The West Wing, is one of the protagonists in The Lost World, and he gets chomped in two by a pair of T-Rexes in love. Sorry, Toby. What are you going to do? Alright. Oh, that was unexpected. What's this? Save and continue. Can I dig this? Yeah. Right, I've got the winchy thing that I can use for building the other thing. Yeah, words good. Right, let's do this. And then we turn this thing around. And that opens that and covers us in water and old dinosaur bones, which presumably we're going to build to make a dinosaur skeleton that we will climb up. Or we will make something out of dinosaur bones. Please note for the record, I do know the word is pronounced skeleton. Though I did work with someone a few years ago who clearly did not know how to say the word skeleton. They were actually a client for my day job, and which was a little bit embarrassing because they kept saying skeleton. Oh, well, how do I do this? Okay, so I'm gonna do something here. Yeah, they kept saying skeleton, and it was one of those that no one dared call them out on it because they were a customer, you know. Hang on. So, well, okay. So I want this the other way around, right? I'm assuming that she can jump in the same way that Ellie can. No, what the? No, I've cocked this up again, haven't I? Right. Or maybe I don't know. Right. Let's do this. Agile characters can use pink or blue Lego objects to reach new areas by pressing X. So that means I need her, right? So I need to do this the other way around. I need you to stand there, and I need to be catapulted up. That's what I tried to do. No. Okay, so how do I do this the other way around? Well, I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm not an agile character. Oh, clearly I am more agile than I thought. Shit, I balls it up again because I'm clever. And I use the word clever quite wrongly. Right, let's try and do this again. Right. Right. Oh! Oh, I can do it. Haha. I'm just incompetent. There we go. Right. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I have to go. Wish you luck with Jurassic Park. Thank you so much for joining Mr. COB or Mr. Cobb. I do appreciate you dropping in, and I appreciate the dino facts. So have a lovely day, and thank you.
Here, let me give you
A ranged weapon like a baseball, such as the one carried by Lex, can be used to hit the dino. Why has she got a baseball?
I love to teach.
Oh, I do have it. I do have it. There we go. And is that a ladder that allows Grant to come up here?
Tim, hear me out, coming up.
Cool, cool, cool. Right, and then he can hack this with his little slicety-doodah. Slicety-doodah, slicety. And then we climbing upwards. Oh shit! Right, not that. I feel stuck. Right, what if I switch to Grant? I mean, there is admittedly another hanging rope over there, so maybe I should be... Oh, I can swing it! Physics. Physics is good. There we go. Right. Then we're going to throw the baseball up there. Okay. Oh, and I'm going to need Grant with his slicey thing. Grant the knife. And I'm going to make a table, a trampoline or something. Right. Oh, is this? Am I going to do like a nimble jump type thing? Okay. Then I'm. Yeah. Stop trying to do that. I know I can't do that. Boink. That then creates a way for Grant to get up here, right? Right? Grant, get your ass up here. Then we've almost got Timmy. We've got to break the glass with Lex's screaming.
You okay?
Throw up.
Oh, that's okay. Just give me a hand. The thing about climbing is you never look down.
Okay.
Should I move myself to the top left, by the way? That'd be better for not losing the subtitles. Should I do that? Shut myself up here. Probably should have done that right at the start, but there we go. Sorry about that. No, stop the music. Stop it. Got to talk over it. Crap. Yeah, I mean... and it's one of these things. Maybe it's nostalgia of this one. Obviously, there was a moment, this moment in the actual film where the car falls and it perfectly falls so that they land. They go through the sunroof. And for some reason, I've never had a problem with it. It is kind of slapstick. And again, kind of breaks the realism of the movie. And yet, somehow, I don't have a problem with it. And that could just be me being clouded by nostalgia. I don't know. Hey, there we go. Malcolm's got his chest out. There we go. All is right in the world. Yeah, it's odd that... It's also one of these weird things about Jurassic Park. And my brother and I have spoken about this many times. So, my brother and I saw Jurassic Park in the cinema. It came out... When did Jurassic Park come out? Was it 92? I think it was 92. So that's the year I turned 7. I was born in 1985. And I don't believe I was 7 yet, so I was 6. My brother was 2 years older than me. He was probably 8 when it came out. And both of us have this like Mandela effect thing of remembering part of the movie that clearly never happened. When you get to the end of Jurassic Park, there's obviously the moment where they are in the visitors center and they're surrounded by raptors, and then suddenly the T-Rex comes in from the top and noms on one of the raptors, and that gives them the distraction they need to escape. And for many years, my brother and I were absolutely convinced that at the moment the T-Rex arrives, you see the wall break and the T-Rex come through it. And we would talk about this and how we saw it on video and it wasn't in there. It's like, why did they remove that? That was really, really cool. And it clearly never happened. It was never a thing, but I'll blame the fact that I was 6, to be honest. Yeah, we just had this kind of false memory of this bit that never actually happened. There we go. One of these odd things, memories are weird, especially when you're young. And if you bat recollections of memories off of someone, you kind of cement it into that thing that never actually happened. Like the whole, when you hear a story about your childhood so many times, you've pictured it so many times, you almost kind of create a memory based on how you imagine it, which probably overrides whatever the memory actually was. There we go. Right. I'm driving badly. I think I'll probably call it soon, just because I'm tired. As I said at the start of this, my wife is away because one of her best friends is getting married, so I've been solo parenting the last couple of days, so I'm quite tired. So I think we'll probably wrap this up shortly, but I've enjoyed this, and this is a lovely little sequence. We like this, though I'm clearly missing all the stuff I need to be picking up. There are probably completionists of this game who are like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why can he not play this game better? Oh, we're changing the camera angle. Okay, just to screw with me some more. Love the window wipers, by the way. Those are a lot of fun. This is great. Assuming I'm not completely shafted by the whole music of it all, because I do not want copyright strikes on my account. I think we'll be playing more of this because this is fun. This is great fun. Stop the music. Stop it. I need to talk over it again and hope for the best. Unfortunately, I have nothing of which to talk about on this one because I just went through a load of anecdotes on this. Though I will say, if you've not seen that animated GIF of Ian Malcolm's exposed chest and Alan Grant lying on it and listening to him breathe, you are missing a treat, because that's wonderful. There we go. There's Malcolm. Jeff Goldblum. His hair is just ridiculous in this movie, isn't it? You get to Lost World and he's got kind of normal hair, but in the first film, I don't know, he looks like Elvis.
See that? It's on. It worked. The shutdown tripped the circuit breakers. 3 minutes, I can have the power back on in the entire park.
No, Sam Jackson, you're going to get eaten by velociraptors. Sorry.
The whole system's up and running again. Adding Nedry was a mistake.
Here's another one of these weird trivia things, actually.
Should have been there by now.
Toys are clearly a thing when Jurassic Park came out, as with so many movies, and that's a whole thing I could talk about in terms of inappropriate toys for movies, or toys made for inappropriate movies, like Alien and Aliens. Like
nice
they made
boy.
Toys as if kids would see
You want food?
those movies. But there is famously this character, Dennis Nedry, is played by Wayne Knight. He's an overweight programmer, and yet they made an action figure of him like he was freaking Action Man. It is the funniest thing. So seriously, if you've not seen that, do check that out because it's hysterically ridiculous. The representation of this character. But there we go. How did I do? 75%. It's not terrible. Got Malcolm. Got Lex. Got Ellie Sattler in a raincoat. Got Robert Muldoon in a raincoat. Did I get anything else? I got the Jurassic Park tour vehicle, the good old Ford Explorer. I did not unlock a dinosaur. Whoops. Okay. Hopefully I can save at the start of this. I mean, because I think we'll wrap this up. Let's quit game, save and exit, and we will hop over to the other screen once we're back to the main titles. Right. Well, that was a bit of fun. I very much enjoyed that. Yeah, the whole the wackiness of the Lego of it all is a lot of fun. The nostalgia for Jurassic Park is also a lot of fun. Good grief, I'm slouching. Terrible, terrible posture. Seriously, I need to sort that out. But no, I very much enjoyed this. And hopefully you did as well. So we'll have a look at the VOD and see how this goes from copyright strikes. If it's a problem, I'll maybe have to have a thing of muting when I get to cutscenes and just talk over it myself if I want to carry on playing this, because I do want to carry on playing with it. But we may have to do that. We will see. But hopefully we're fine. But I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous on this, but we'll see. We'll see. We're not going to raid out because, yeah, no one I know is streaming. What are you going to do? Oh, well. So we'll just wrap this up with the kind of usual gubbins. I mean, hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, please consider following me. I stream on Twitch and YouTube. I simultaneously stream using Restream. So please consider following me on both of those if you can. I am DC Bradshaw on both. I mainly stream, I do geeky lunch chats Mondays and Wednesdays during the week, which are lunchtime UK time. Where I talk about this and that and geeky current events and stuff like that. I also play a lot of board games on those lunchtime streams because that's a nice little focus break in the middle of the day. And I also do gaming streams in the evenings, not really to a set schedule, just because again I've got a 5-year-old and a really busy day job, so I never quite know how awake I'm going to be and how much evening I have. But I do a lot of retro gaming streams have a bit of fun doing that. So please consider following me or on one or both of them. I would really appreciate it. Especially I am pushing towards YouTube partner right now. So if you'd like to watch some of my stuff, please consider doing that. I also have an original podcast interview show on YouTube called Short Thoughts. Each episode is 13 to 15 minutes long, and I interview someone from the gaming industry. So please check those out if you've not done so. They are a lot of fun. We've done 2 seasons of it. We're on hiatus right now, and I'll probably be starting to record season 3 during the summer. But yeah, that's a nice bit of fun. If you'd like to support me, well, you can subscribe on Twitch, should you choose to do so. Failing that, I have a Ko-fi, however you want to pronounce it. It's there. It's £3 a month, just to support me basically doing the stuff that I do. I don't really make any profit out of it. It just kind of pays my Zoom subscription and my Podbean subscription for the most part. But please consider doing that, especially if you're a tabletop RPG person, because you get access to like exclusive stuff that I write. So please feel free to have have a look at that. I think we'll wrap it up there. As I said, no one I know is streaming, so I think we're just going to go to the end screen on this one. But thank you very much for joining me for this. My ability to speak is failing rapidly, so I should probably stop and just call this to a close. Thank you so much, and have a lovely night. All right, bye.